Um, so many people when they feel either suicidal or depressive or any other normal psychological state of today's way of living probably noticed I don't ever make like any like hi, hello, not even because I'm trying to be rude, I just don't know how to even start a video. I don't know. Maybe I will figure out probably at some point in my life. So yeah. Today's topic I will be about health because it's not talked about enough. If it's talked even a little bit, well, I mean it is, but most conversations on internet about mental health will either be toxic positivity, get your shit together, try to pop on medication because that is new god for health. I mean, don't ask me. This is your medical industry. Or that's life, normal. Yeah, right. Yeah. So no, I mean, giving people like advices that like life is so worth living, that like you should stay alive is one thing, understanding understanding a person's emotions is another thing, but like, you see, when a person feels like they don't want to be alive anymore, you can't you can't go to this person with your mind open and mind like and be like, but life is beautiful, you should appreciate that, beautiful that. When a person's state is in a place where they would rather think that death would be more justice to them than living, no matter how beautiful sunset is, no matter how tasty chips are, or no matter how interesting certain movies are, people are not gonna care how beautiful or interesting or exciting or loving that is. It doesn't matter. Because, the same way that, like, it's like there are many things you can't resolve with just, that is beautiful, or to saying to the depressed person that, like, look at more from more positive perspective on life. It's not gonna help in any way. It won't. Because when you have a headache, right? And people start talking about, that is beautiful, drink water, blah, blah, blah. It's not gonna release the headache the same way that, like, you can't make the depressed person more positive. And, I mean, maybe there are things that can help a person. Like, I don't even know. And I mean, very often people who suppress their own emotions are, like, people very often, I think, the ones who would say, look at more positive, blah, 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 all that other shit, are the ones who maybe are also depressed, but they will suppress and act upon this idea that they are fine. Meaning you create a whole nother toxic pattern, literally. Or even better, people who will spread toxic positivity and encourage you that life could be very beautiful, etc. And I'm not saying life can't be beautiful, but what I am saying is drink water, eat healthy, go work out, go do that. It's not gonna help. It won't. It's almost like saying, your marriage is toxic, but based on society's standards, you should stay in it, Yeah, pretty much that's the case. Because people here online are like toxic positivity, I think, on mental health is way bigger, way like more popular than actual healthy ways like to help a person. And I mean, I'm not gonna give like typical like reasons like, you know, for depressive or suicidal person, because well, because the thing is that I would say that like these are a good reason to stay alive could they would get me into polite trouble. Yeah, because very often what motivates people, the thing is, some people are more motivated by other people's stupidity, while other people are more motivated by things that actually work. Meaning, I should have given warning that like people younger than 18 maybe shouldn't watching me this video. I will write on the shit that you basically read before you click on fucking video, because yeah, you can imagine what I'm gonna say next. So like, I know how society these days work, how it operates. So in one hand, I kind of want to be careful of what I'm gonna say, but on the other hand, I want my YouTube channel to be like I make these videos. How the fuck do I explain this? Basically about how I think, not like how not in that sense supporting how society operates, but rather how I think about certain things. Because my opinions and my ideas are gonna be way different than how other people view it. You know? So, yeah. No, some maybe more valid reasons to like stay alive, to like not commit suicide, would be to well there are pretty I am struggling to like myself to like advise, because I can't even understand myself whether I am advising or whether I'm just saying out of my unhinged self, because at this point it feels like both. I mean, I wouldn't encourage to do anything illegal for, actually I would, but yeah. Don't do anything illegal for fun. Maybe. United said, I am warning, don't watch this if you're not 18, because it's little, tiny. Does YouTube have like when you like can't click if you're 17, like 16, can't like click on videos that are like age appropriate? Shit, I hope so. Like, it's like, you know how in life, in a lot of ways, like school and work, you are like supposed to like, people say that like life, like it's that way, and if life is like not fun, people say, you know, that's life. I will say honestly, do what you want to do. Does this mean something sometimes not particularly involving breaking laws? Maybe. I mean, I'm not encouraging you to go to jail for fun. I mean, it would be more fun than living with narcissists, but that's another topic. Now, the point is, if you are looking for encouragements to stay alive, I would, I won't say, look at more positive way in life. I would rather say do things that you might actually think are fun, enjoyable for you, type of things that maybe most people wouldn't agree with. Something maybe unhinged. I don't know. I think I kind of struggle to give advice, not because I have bad advice, but because I just know how people might view it. And From time to time, feel free to do something crazy or insane, or something that might maybe can get you in trouble, but not trouble to the point where you end up being locked away. And if you feel like life is not worth living, you are very correct. But if you can find a good reason to stay alive and to basically create something crazy out of your life, my bad, or something that like makes you I'm fucking listening to depressed philosophy, watching while I'm giving advice on why to stay alive. It's just sarcasm on another level. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this video before I make another one. But basically, yeah. So I'm not giving away like don't be depressed. If you wanna, who chooses to be depressed in our fucking economy, in our reality? No one. It's as natural as desire not to have kids. Yeah. But basically, yeah, if you're looking for motivation to stay alive, then do something crazy, maybe. Or something that I don't know, maybe your future kids might think, wow, she's awesome. Was. Because giving like very like neutral ideas on like why to stay alive, right? Like look at that, life could be good, positive, etc. It's kind of like useless, and not even because it's like depending more on negativity, but because it's stupid. Like, if I see a motherfucking YouTube video to be like, life is very beautiful, it could be very nice, it could be nice if you make enough money, if you don't have negative idiots around you, if you feel good, if you have good health, if you look good, if you have great sense of style, if people think you are amazing, yeah. But most people don't have that. Like seriously, people go to therapy because what? Because they are getting their emotions numbed down. Be like, it's that, But like the fact that we live in a world where the depressive should be considered normal state because of how messed up our world is. You mean to tell me therapy is like, it could heal you? The only thing that would heal you is a great salary, great way of living, doing what you want and not giving shit about what people have to say. Yeah. And instead of doing that, people spend thousands of, well, the currency depends on state, of course, but to get their emotions numbed down and be like, but yeah. Then they call you stupid or whatever for not listening to therapist's advice. How the fuck are they even therapeutic if they don't even aren't satisfied with their life? What the